My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. Y'all, what's going on, peoples? So I never got a chance to watch this. This came out, what, a few days ago, like 3 days ago. Halo Infinite campaign overview. Y'all suckers know I got a love/hate relationship with this franchise, but I still do care about it, and I do plan on getting Halo Infinite when it drops, probably on PC, because you know, gone are the days to where I need an Xbox to play Halo, plus it's gonna be free to play. So yeah, but the campaign is also a huge part of Halo, aside from the multiplayer. A lot of people that played Halo 5 were not fans of the campaign. Let's just put it like that. The whole Halo 5 campaign was just one big marketing lie. Like the way that they were advertising it, it didn't play out nothing like that. So yeah, Halo Infinite, period, just as a whole game, I feel like this game will make or break Halo. Halo has been, you know, kind of a shell of its form or so for several years now, kind of since 343 has took over. And yeah, I just feel like Halo Infinite, I ain't saying it has to be up there with like Halo 2 and 3, because probably ain't never gonna have it be like that again, but this Halo has to be 343's overall best work. Period. If not, get these suckers the hell away from Halo, bro. Bungie, come back. Let's watch this right now. 6 minutes and 20 seconds. 343, don't Halo drop in what, a month or two? Let's see what these suckers been doing. The Bastards, known as 343.
Since the beginning, Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana, partners protecting humanity. But that is now a distant memory.
What an alpha male.
Humanity is fighting for survival. The Banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the mysterious Zeta Halo.
No sir! 1440p, hey man! I need that!
Savior.
Upgrade that! Oh, this joint looking crispy. Hold up. Not my YouTube connection.
Spartan 1117.
We need that! Chief, we need you! The state of the shooting genre is
what's down there?
A freaking disgrace.
A weapon? How many guns do you need?
In the biggest campaign to date, Halo Infinite invites players to become Master Chief and discover true Spartan freedom in the most...
You know what? One thing, and I promise I won't be pausing throughout this. I remember when I was doing the GTA trilogy remake reaction, like, so it was like, can you stop pausing and talking every like 5 seconds? Damn! I'm like, sucker. First off, if you want to see the actual video, just watch the original video, you freaking dummy. Like, who freaking just wants to sit and watch a reaction and say nothing? Freaking idiots. But anyways, though, I must say this. One thing that I am still kind of unsure of with this game, to me, it's a red flag that this game is free to play. Like, it just is. I know free to play is becoming more of a common thing now. But for something like it, for something as big and as established as Halo, I don't know how they're gonna go about doing, you know, the battle passes and, you know, future content and stuff like that. But
wide open and adventure-filled Halo experience yet.
Tell you one thing, this joint does look better than that last time they showed
His
it.
first mission is to retrieve a new AI.
Remember when
the weapon.
They first showed the gameplay with a Craig?
6 months. Where have you been?
I was like, are y'all serious?
Halo 5, Master Chief is searching for the answer to a troubling question. What happened to Cortana?
I was created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
Order received. Stand by.
The answer is somewhere on Zeta Halo. A damaged world full of wonder, mystery, and danger.
Another thing I will say, even though I'm still kind of unsure about, you know, they saying that this is supposed to be the biggest Halo game ever, but one thing even though I do like that direction, because I always felt like the freaking world of Halo, like, at times you could get the scale of how big it was, but since Halo was never like really an open world game, I do feel like you're going to get the scale of like just how big Halo is and how like I feel like it always, you know, was meant to be. But at the same time, like we do know how open world games end up being, bro. Like, open world games, sometimes just because your game is an open world game, it doesn't necessarily mean that's a good thing. Like, some games shine more when they're more linear as opposed to open world. But I kind of like the direction they're going in with this being the biggest Halo, because again, I just feel like it fits Halo. But at the same time, like, open world 2020, 2021, 343. Incoming!
And at every turn, the Banished are hunting Master Chief and the remnants of the UNSC.
Victory is already ours. We will meet on the battlefield.
The Banished army is spread across the surface, building fearsome strongholds and outposts with no one to stop them.
Listen, this is a reaction. Do you want me just sitting here like this? I'm gonna say my thoughts. Anyway, so, yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like, this is probably the only franchise that has disappointed me, like, on multiple occasions. And I have still when a new one comes out, I can't help but kind of get excited for it. Like, no other franchise has done that. Like, most times, if like I like the franchise, and then they go on like a 2, 3, 4 year stretch of just being trash, I'm like, all right, I played it. But Halo, bro, I truly cannot get over this game, just because I know how great this game used to be, and because the first person shooting genre is such in need of like a savior right now. I'm so tired of hearing about battle royales and freaking Apex Legends and Fortnite and what else is suckers playing? Warzone. Like, bro, I need Battlefield and Halo to literally save my first person shooter itch. I need that.
Until now.
But they got that thruster back? They didn't have that in the multiplayer, right? The little thruster thing? Oh, I got a little thruster back. What's that little pop-in I just seen there? Y'all have seen that?
Until now.
Slocking 343. Another thing people have been saying is how Halo Infinite doesn't look like a next-gen game. I agree. It doesn't, like, but again, like, bro, since PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X has been out, have we seen like a definitive jump from last gen to this gen? Like, most of the games kind of look the damn same. The only thing you notice is when they do those PS5 enhancements, and then it's like at 4K 60 frames per second, it just runs more smoother. Really, if we being honest, none of these games so far that is released in this next gen, you know, of consoles look next gen. Like, they just don't. So that's really all games, to be honest, that have dropped since these consoles have been out.
Possible odds.
Chief, is that you?
You're safe now. Incoming.
The frick?
But what if it's a friend?
Yeah, that was a death.
It isn't.
Health bars in the campaign? When you fighting
Players now have more freedom than ever before to take down the Banished.
See, now here we go with this map thing. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to like open world games, bro. Like I need the world to feel alive. Like, you know how some open world games are like open, but it's just kind of like vast nothingness. Like, you see that in a lot of open world games. And with Halo, like it needs to feel like the world is alive, because that's what like Halo is, bro. Like, Halo got so much stuff going on, freaking space and then Earth, like all these different creatures and humans and stuff. Like, I'm interested to see like what they do with this.
Any way they choose.
I don't need no type
facility
of
up ahead, Chief. Some kind of salvage operation. What do we do?
Shut it down.
shut it down. You know another thing? I don't even care at this point. No, but why do so many, like, it seems like, especially with shooters, like, when, I don't know, don't it feel like when like a shooter is stale and like they trying to add something new, all these devs do the same job. They're like, you know what can we do to make these shooters, you know, feel just a little bit more fresh, to feel like, you know, we did some to make it feel like we did some something new for the players. Damn. Let's add a grapple hook. Like, it always seems like it's either a grapple hook or like they make you start running on walls or something. Like, it seems like they all do the same thing. The whole grapple hook thing in Halo. I mean, I liked it a little bit in the beta, but you couldn't really like use it too much because it was like an equipment thing that you had to pick up. I do like how you could grab weapons with it, though.
Here?
Wow, they got an upgrade system in the campaign? Huh. See, I'm paying attention to all this. So they got an upgrade system in the campaign where you could upgrade all of the equipment you got. The Grappleshot. That says 3. Spartan cores 3. Shield core, threat sensor, drop wall, thruster. So you can upgrade the equipments that you have attached to the chief. Huh.
What
interesting.
Do we have here?
Fight me!
A thruster to shoot. Wow. It does hurt though that co-op won't be ready for this co-op campaign. I've never personally been a guy that, you know, depended on playing the campaign for Halo co-op because I just always enjoyed playing it by myself. But especially because this junk is wanting to be more open, like, you don't want people, you know, playing the campaign with their friends and stuff. So not having co-op campaign ready for this game does kind of it womps.
Halo Infinite allows us all to become Master Chief, doing what Spartans do best.
You really
Defying
feel
the odds to take down
like
the
Master
Banished.
Chief.
Peace by piece.
Hey, that's raw. You already know that's gonna be some clips online, especially like in big team battle.
To become Master Chief, doing what Spartans do best.
Destroy someone's banshee and then grab that junk.
Banished. Piece by piece.
You really
This
feel
won't be an easy fight.
like
Master
the Chief.
Chief will take on returning favorites and surprising new threats like the agile Skimmers, a sadistic Spartan killer named Jaga Erdamnai.
Say goodbye.
Look out, Chief. He looks...
Angry.
And something even more threatening.
The Forerunner's lies are at an end. I am the harbinger of the truth. You are not the future.
I wonder if they're gonna have say what you want about Halo 4. Halo 4's campaign was actually good. It was just short. As far as like the whole game campaign, I mean multiplayer. Don't get me started. But campaign wise, Halo 4 was actually solid. And I'm bringing that up because I hope the Prometheans are like a part of this campaign. Because I actually liked when they introduced the Prometheans and like, you know, how they are. And especially they freaking weapons. Like those Promethean weapons, them junks used to do dummy damage. So I actually want to see the Prometheans in this. I hope that they're a part of this.
I am the harbinger of the truth.
Exploring this vast and fractured world will put Spartan 117 to the ultimate test. But where there is courage, there is hope. Welcome to the new era of Halo.
Dawg, I would have never thought, literally, when the original Xbox dropped in what was that, like, what, 2002 or something, or 3? I would have never thought. Fast forward to 2021, we almost at the end of 2021, that Master Chief is literally still like all Xbox got. Like Halo is still to this day is like, and it even hasn't been as great as it used to be, but back on Xbox One, the real Xbox One, Xbox 360, it was all about Halo. Xbox One still with Halo. I mean, they did introduce Gears and stuff, but Gears today is like and still to this very day, like, this is supposedly supposed to be an Xbox Series X seller. This is supposed to be the reason if you don't already have an Xbox Series X to go out and get one, or again, if you have a PC, I mean. But Halo, bro, still to this day.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kind of seems like it.
Duh. Yeah, that's been going on for a while. And it's on Game Pass too. Yo, I've been. Y'all need to explain Game Pass to me, because they got Game Pass on Xbox and Game Pass on PC, but I hear Game Pass on Xbox is like a whole lot better. Do you suckers really get brand new games for like $1? I know like you pay like monthly for Game Pass, something like what, like $5 or something. But do y'all suckers really get brand new games for like $1 on Game Pass with Xbox? That's crazy. December 8th, 2021. I think this game definitely needed that delay. Because again, if y'all remember when they first showed off Halo, it was like, these suckers can't be serious. I really think they got like cyber. I truly believe they wouldn't even have delayed that game if it wasn't for the memes. 343 literally got cyberbullied into delaying Halo Infinite to make this jump look better. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. But I think, you know, again, it doesn't look like next gen, whatever like that. But I do feel like this delay will pay off. You know, some people would say that they should delay it again because of the co-op campaign thing, and it won't have Forge. I don't believe day one neither. So no co-op campaign on December 8th, and no Forge December 8th. So some people have made the case that why not delay the game and just had a whole game actually ready and not have us buy like, you know, 75% of the game or something like that. But come on now. We live in a we live in a new era of video games where devs don't have to release the full product day one. Are you kidding me? Who does that anymore? so they're gonna release it, but yeah, I do think in the long run this delay will pay off. Hopefully this game is great. It has to be great. Like it has to be. And they say that this game is like supposed to last for a while. This is supposed to be the biggest Halo game ever. It's just gotta last at least four to 5 years. Like, that's off rip. It has to. Like, this game cannot fall off like after, you know, 6 or 8 months, 9, 10 months, and then suckers is just looking for something else to play. Especially because of the fact that this will be free to play. This will also be on PC, stuff like that. Like, this should be the Halo that has more people playing it than ever. Like, I remember logging on Halo 3 back in the day. Any given time of the day, you would log on to Halo 3. There would be at least 800,000 to 1 million plus players playing that junk online. And back then, that was huge. Back back in 07, 08, that was huge. Because of the fact this is supposed to be the most accessible Halo game ever. This game has to last. It has to. And it's gonna be on Xbox One as well. Like, ain't that junk like at 30 frames per second on Xbox One? Ew. But it's gonna be on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, S, freaking Xbox One X. Got all these freaking Xboxes now. But yeah. There's no reason why the population of this game within its first year should have low numbers. There's no reason. That's why it's so important of how they're going to go about doing like the DLC with like the season passes or the battle pass, whatever. However they're going to do that, because Halo has never had something like. I mean, you started seeing it in freaking freaking Halo 5. That's when they kind of started testing that junk out, but they're being very open about it with this one. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. I am a diehard fan of this franchise, as some of my old viewers might know. I am hoping the best. Like, I don't want 343 to fail. I really don't. But yeah, as of late, like, these suckers have been like up and down, and you can honestly ask yourself, like, what really has 343 done for this franchise since they have taken over? Like, what good have they brought to Halo? So I ain't trying to, like, you know, wish on their downfall or nothing like that, but this Halo better, like, be their best work since they took over. 343 has had a lot of ups and downs since they've taken over Halo, and yeah, this needs to be like a freaking culmination of all their struggles and tears, blood, sweat, and tears put into the best Halo game that these suckers have ever made. We will find out on December 8th. Hope you suckers enjoyed this video. Until the next video, my brothers and sisters, I'll catch y'all boys in my next one, alright? We out.